This is a knitting tutorial for the Ranunculus sweater. I'm at the point in the yoke where I've finished the yoke and the few raglan increases, and I'm at the point where I need to take the sleeve stitches off the needles. And there's a slightly different technique used in this pattern which will help to prevent holes under the arms. So what we need to do is knit to the first sleeve marker, remove the marker, bring the yarn to the front of the work, slip the next stitch purlwise, so that means you don't change the orientation, and then return the yarn to the back, and then slip the stitch back to the left needle. So what you've done is you've created a wrap around that stitch. Then we need to place the next, for me, all of these sleeve stitches onto waste yarn. So I've got a tapestry needle already with some waste yarn, and I'll be putting those stitches, oops, don't want to lose that one, that one's got a little wrap around it to help with the holes later, or to prevent holes. You can load a few onto the needle like that to make it a bit quicker, but to be honest, I just find it easier doing one at a time. So I've slipped all of those stitches, those sleeve stitches, onto waste yarn, and now I need to cast on some stitches onto the right needle, and to do that I'm going to turn the work and use the cable cast on. So the yarn's here, I'll just bring it to the back, and with the cable cast on, you insert the needle between the first and second stitch on the what's now the left needle, because you've turned the work. You insert the needle between the two, wrap the yarn around, pull through, and then put the left needle tip, you twist it, you put it in from that direction. So that's one cast on, and then you do the same thing again between those two stitches, wrap around, pull through, and then twist and place it on the left needle. So you want to do that 3 times, and then I'm going to place a marker. I'm actually just going to get ready to do the next one, and before I put it on, put the marker on. So I had to cast on 3, place a marker, and then cast on 4, because we're going to pass one over. So that's 1, 2, 3. You'll find it easier if you insert that needle before you snug up the yarn. 4. And then we'll turn our work back. So it was actually on the right needle that those stitches were cast on. And then we slip 1 stitch from the left hand needle to the right hand needle and pass that last cast on stitch over. I'm working with the yarn double stranded, so I just have to be a bit careful. Okay, and then snug that stitch up, and then continue knitting and repeat that again for the other sleeve.